Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Monday to all my awesome viewers, and today is my birthday, so happy birthday to me. Um, we are in Game 5 of the NBA Finals between the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers. If we win today's episode, the finals are over. The Lakers win their 18th championship. So this is going to be pretty exciting to see. We did win 3 of the last 4 games. So we won last episode against the Celtics 109-86, which I will have that link to the video in the description. So I will have all those from episodes 1 to 3 as well. So we'll see you guys at tip-off. Alright, so we are in Game 5 of the NBA Finals. So it is home court advantage. So Kemba Walker has possession of the basketball. He loses it, then picks it back up for the Celtics. So they're going to pass it off to Robert Williams. So Kemba Walker will pick up that assist there, as it will be 3-0. So LeBron James has possession of the basketball. He's going to dunk that in there in the paint. The Akron, Ohio native scores the first 2 points of the game for the Los Angeles Lakers. So now Kemba Walker has possession of basketball, picks it back up. So Walker passing it off to Jaylen Brown. So he gets that in for 3. So it's now going to be 6-2. So now LeBron James, he's going to shoot a 3 from behind the arc. So that's going to be a 6-5 lead. So Robert Williams passing it off to Kemba Walker. And we got some LeBron James. He's going to shoot a 3 from behind the arc. So now the Lakers take their first lead of the game. So now Kemba Walker loses it, and then LeBron James makes that steal. So he picks up the basketball. So he's going to step from the mid-range line, and he's going to get that in there. So it's now 10-6. So LeBron James so far has scored all 10 of the points for the LA Lakers. He's 4 for 4 in the field goals, so that's something anticipating to see. Jason Tatum with that 3, and it's now 10-9. So LeBron James passing it off to Anthony Davis, scoring 2 points in the paint. This is the first 2 points of the game for Anthony Davis, the Chicago native. So Kemba Walker, there is a foul there. It's on Anthony Davis. So Robert Williams, he is going to think about passing this to Jaylen Brown and then passing it back to Walker, and then to Robert Williams. He dunks that in. So it's now 12-11. So Schroeder passing it off to LeBron James. He drills a 3 from behind the arc. So it's now a 15-11 lead for the Lakers. So Kemba Walker losing the basketball. Walker, it looks like he's going to get that in for 2 points whatsoever. So both teams are 100% in field goals. So Anthony Davis, he's going to shoot a 3, and he drills that in there. And it's now 18-13. We're going to take a break. All right, LeBron James, he has 15 points today. So it's now 22-21. So LeBron James, the Akron, Ohio native, passing it off to Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and back to Anthony Davis. So I'm thinking AD is going to drill this 3, and he does. So it's now going to be 25-21. Jaylen Brown passing it off to Kemba Walker. So Kemba Walker has possession of the basketball. So he's going to pass it off to Jay Tatum, and there's a block. Celtics do have possession of it since it went out of bounds. So Jason Tatum has possession, and he's thinking about passing it off to Tristan Thompson, the former Cleveland Cavaliers player. So it's now 25-23. So Schroeder passing it off to Kuzma, then off to Davis. So Davis gets this one in for 2 points 20 seconds ago. And now Tatum has possession. He loses it. So Anthony Davis, he's going to pick it up. So now he's going to pass it off to Kemba Walker. So he's going to pass it back to Tatum. He shoots that three. It's going to happen. So 2 seconds to go, and this ends the first quarter. All right, Anthony Davis is now passing it off to LeBron James. The Celtics are leading this by 1. So LeBron James drills that three. It's now going to be 30-28. Kemba Walker, it looks like, has possession of the basketball. He's going to pass it off to Tristan Thompson. So Tristan Thompson's passing it off to Kemba Walker, and then to Jabari Parker, and then to Ojali, and then Evan Fournier. He's actually going to get this in there for 2, so it's now going to be tied up 30-30. LeBron James now passing it off to Anthony Davis. So Anthony Davis, he's going to get that one in for 2. It's now 32-30. So 3:13 to go in the second quarter. Kemba Walker, he is going to lose the basketball. Then it's Tristan Thompson. Then there is a jump ball. So they were trying to fight for the ball, Montrezl Harrell and Jason Tatum. So 3:07 to go in the second quarter. And we have possession of the basketball. So now looks like Anthony Davis, he is going to shoot this in from 3, and he knocks that down. So it's now 35-30. So now it's 2:50 to go. And Kemba Walker's going to pass it off, and then Jabari Parker gets that in there. So it's now 35-32. Montrezl Harrell is going to pass it off to LeBron James. And then Kemba Walker's going to pass it off to Tristan Thompson. He dunks that in there. And it's now a Lakers timeout, and we're going to take a small break. All right, so now it's 37-34. So Tristan Thompson now passing it off to Evan Fournier. And it looks like Fournier, he is going to get blocked. And it looks like the Celtics are back at it. So Jabari Parker gets that in there for 2 points. So it is now 37-36. There is a foul there. It's on Jabari Parker. It's a reach-in foul. So Marc Gasol is going to pass it off to LeBron James. So LeBron James is going to get this in there. And it's now going to be 39-36. So he has 22 points right now. And he has 4 of them from mid-range. So he's going to make this monster dunk happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. So LeBron James, he's like the mega superstar that everyone expected. I mean, he didn't go to college. Drafted first overall out of high school back in 2003. And he's won quite a lot of awards within his career. I mean, he started out at 18 years old. He won 2 Olympic gold medals in Beijing 2008 and in London 2012. He won, I think, 4 finals and 4 MVP. So he started his championship run when he was down in Miami. So LeBron James has possession of the basketball. He's going to dunk that in there. So it's now on Robert Williams that gets that shooting foul. And he gets to go to the free throw line, LeBron James. So he's going to make that in there, and it will count. So it's now 46-38. Robert Williams passing it off to Marcus Smart. So Marcus Smart there does that nice spin move. And Jaylen Brown, he's going to get that in there. So it's now going to be 46-41. LeBron James, he has possession of the basketball, loses it. It's on Jaylen Brown that has it. He's going to pass it off to Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown is actually going to get that assist, by the way. So, yeah. LeBron, he's going to get that three-pointer in. Will he actually get it in is the real question. The answer is yes, and we'll see you guys in the second half. Alright, so now beginning of the third quarter here in Los Angeles, California, 2-1-3 and 3-1-0. LeBron James getting that in there. It's now 55-49. So LeBron James, he's the scoring leader right now with 36 for the Lakers. And I think it's Jason Tatum with 14 points on the day. So LeBron James, he is red hot right now. He's acing the court like no other player. He's like the Michael Jordan part 2. So he gets that in there for the dunk. So this is why I like high school draftees a little bit better, because one, they didn't go to college, and two, they always tend to win a championship and will always be remembered off and on the court. So Dwight Howard was an example. He got drafted out of high school in 2004, so he didn't go to college. Kobe Bryant didn't go to college. Neither did Kevin Garnett. So Kemba Walker now has possession of the basketball, and there is a foul. Anthony Davis, it's a reaching foul. So Jason Tatum has possession of the basketball. He's going to pass it off to Kemba Walker. So he's going to pass it to Jaylen Brown and then to Jason Tatum. So we're using our hands here. Use hands, because you got to play some D along the way. So Jason Tatum with 14 points, 83% in field goals. That's not too bad, but I could have had it a little bit better, like 87 or higher percentage. So that's how I would think of it. Would be really good, like really good grades in school. But I'd still count that as a B, an 83. 83 is a B. So Anthony Davis, there is a reach-in foul, so we're going to take a break. Now we are back from our break. We got some Andre Drummond in some action here. He's going to get this one in for 2 points. So it's now 68-56. And the first half, Boston only missed 3 field goals, and the Lakers have only missed 1. So Schroeder passing it off to Drummond. He dunks that in. Schroeder will pick up that assist, by the way, for the Los Angeles Lakers. So Kemba Walker loses that basketball. Drummond picks it up. He is going to do a monster dunk. And it's now 72-56. So 8 points for Drummond. Half of his points were from mid-range. So that is something to see there. So now Kemba Walker gets that in there for 2 points. So 72-58. Montrezl Harrell now has possession. Gets that in there. So it's now 74-58. 54.3 seconds to go. Jabari Parker passing it off to Kemba Walker. So Walker passing it off to Parker. Kemba Walker will pick up that assist there. Andre Drummond passing it off to Montrezl Harrell. Gets that layup in. And it's now 76-60 here in Los Angeles. So Jabari Parker passing it off to Tatum. So Tatum losing the basketball. Harrell picking it up. And it looks like Montrezl Harrell is actually going to attempt the 3. And he makes it splash at it again. Now Kemba Walker's going to pass it off to Tatum. So Jason Tatum, he's going to attempt that lob pass. Now he's going to pass it to Harrell and then pass to Drummond. Dunks that in. We'll see you guys in the 4th. Alright, so now Ojayuli's going to pass it off to Robert Williams. He's going to make that dunk. It's now a 22-point lead for the LA Lakers. So now we got some LeBron James in some action. So he's going to get that in there for 2 points. So he has 42 points today. 44 for the rest of the team. So it's now 86-62. And Marcus Smart loses the basketball. So LeBron James makes that dunk happen for the LA Lakers. So 44 points today, 16 in the paint. So he's going to pass it off to Jaylen Brown. So Talen Horton-Tucker is going to pass it off to LeBron James. There is a foul there. It's on Jaylen Brown. So he has 44 today. He misses his first 3-throw attempt. He's 5 for 5 for 3-pointers, LeBron James. And he misses both of them, actually. So wasn't really necessarily expecting that, but at least we're winning this game whatsoever. And the Lakers will get the Larry O'Brien trophy within the next 3 minutes. So it's now 90-65. So 46 points for LeBron James, 20 for 20 for field goals, while Jaylen Brown has 11. He's 4 for 4 already. Anthony Davis making that dunk happen for the Lakers. So it's now 92-66. They're only 8 points away from getting the big 1-0-0 mark. So Marcus Smart, he has possession of the basketball. He's going to pass it off to Nesmith. And after September 27th, which is today, I am going to take a 19-day break from it. So the next video of NBA 2K I will post will be October the 16th. So just keep that in mind. So it's heading down the road, so it's only going to be a couple weeks. So I'm taking a little break because I've done a little bit of too much 2K videos within the last few weeks. It's football season, and I'm anticipated to get Madden 22. So I'm probably going to do some great videos on that. Anthony Davis, he's going to shoot this in for 3, and he gets that in. So it's now 97-71, and Langford loses the ball. So Davis picks it up, and he shoots this in from 3, and he gets that in there, and he scores the 100th point of the game for the LA Lakers. All right, we're back from our break. So now 1:15 to go in the fourth. Anthony Davis, he's going to make this in for 3 for the LA Lakers. So it's now 106-75. So AD is on top of his game right now, along with LeBron James. So he's going to go up, and he gets that in there. 1:03 to go before we win our 18th NBA title for the Los Angeles Lakers. So the Los Angeles Lakers last season, as you guys recall, last October 11th of last year, they won the championship against the Miami Heat 4-2. And they won it big time. So I was anticipated to see that. I knew that they were going to win that finals in the bubble in Orlando, Florida. So Kemba Walker passing it off to Williams and then to Cornette. So they're going to pass it to Langford, losing the basketball there. So Langford, he's going to go up. There is a foul. It's on Talen Horton-Tucker. This is the last few seconds of the NBA postseason. So now Anthony Davis, he has possession of the basketball, 10 seconds to go, and it looks like AD is going to knock this down from 3. So it's now 115-78. So the Los Angeles Lakers win it by 37 points. So Kemba dribbles it out. Congratulations, Los Angeles. You and the Lakers have won your 18th NBA title. This has been a great ride for the LA Lakers. They have conquered the postseason, and they will add banner number 18 hanging to the rafters. And the story ends as the Lakers win the